Hello guys, welcome back to the Reality Podcast on the Reality Edge Network. And today I'm joined by an industry person who is into music, and I would like him to introduce himself because we're going to talk about the things which happen in the industry of music. There are so many things that we don't know which happen, and he's going to share light on those things. Welcome, sir.
Greetings. My name is Bright Mlauzi.
Bright Mlauzi. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so you've been into music for how long, sir?
Since I was 13.
Since you were 13?
Yes, sir.
You've been into music?
Right now I'm 21 years old.
You're 21 years old. And you've been making music and so on?
Yeah, I started as a rapper. And then when I was in Form 4, I switched from rapper to producer.
Okay. So I'm sure now that you know what really happens in the music industry.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the ins and the outs, yeah.
Okay. But it's not music, yeah, but we don't know what happens in the background. And so people, we are curious, let's say what really happens in the background of music. But first of all, my question is, according to my observation, Zimbabwean music is facing a difficulty in facing entering the international mainstream. Why is that happening?
The main reason or the main purpose in Deguti, we don't have a sound that is our own. Because if we look at Nigeria, they have Afrobeat. If we look at South Africa, they have Amapiano. If we look at maybe Europe and America, they have EDM. We look at Brazil, they have Brazilian funk, baile funk. And as Zimbabweans, we don't have our own sound.
But is it Sungura or on?
It is there, but we're not pushing it to the world market.
The problem is that Sungura is for the elderly, like music madara.
I agree on that one, but pane amo wari nani like music and those guys, the Bundu Boys, etc. Yeah, they were good.
Okay. So we over time we have failed to capture it, not in the sound in order to everyone.
It's not about resonating with everyone, but it's about picking a certain niche because music is not for everyone. We're making it for everyone. We're making it for a certain niche because pachatanga kuda kufadza munhu wese apana munhu achafadza.
Okay, so isn't it a matter of preferences?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so how real is gatekeeping in Zimbabwe when it comes to music? Connections and so on. Is it real in the music industry? Which artists are is it a matter of just talent? Can I someone?
I believe that one is a double-edged sword.
Alright.
So we might say they are gatekeepers, and we also say that Panama gatekeepers. A typical example is the music industry is all about connections, and but not in a certain way to parody Mari or something like that.
Okay.
If I, for example, right now, I sang an more connections, maybe Pani friend Bright Mlauzi, he does this, he does that. And then tomorrow someone also meet another person, they'll mention my name. Then Pani Jimu you could parody Mari, could unzi, we sweep a playlist yakadai, but Daramare kadai. So that's super too.
Okay, because wangoma artists wana invite kuna mangoma events ngwaskada izwi ndo petotanga ufunga kuti asi kuti upise unofana ngochiziwa someone ndo parents nemvunze ibaba kuti chinombana sakuitika because unozonga chita for example takabva kwana Lil Wayne echicomplain kuti ana ku invite ku Coachella even to my Grammys anodaidzwa and so on. I say a form of gatekeeping ere kana kuti inyaya kuti maybe unonga irrelevant.
Well, attention is currency.
Alright.
Saka akupisa akudiwa nevanhu ndo anoita.
Alright.
Yeah. Because nogona maybe 10 years ago waipisa because you know singa peace.
Alright.
No deidzwa asi ukupa irrelevant to what extent to those people wakudeidza. Kana vanzi kune show ma promoters akudeidza. Are you going to pull in the crowd? Pachanzi Mlauzi akuya. Are people going to say, "Oh my, I should go to that thing?" Or they're going to say, "Who's Mlauzi?"
Oh. Saka zvakataura le 10 ngazi kana usiri kupisa.
Yeah, it's true.
So it was actually true.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. So, how common is pay to play?
hate to play it.
culture in music kuti urizo maradios unofuna nga wabudisa something and so on. Is that really happening?
Yeah, time in the artist, that's what I used to think to play by Diamond FM, ZFM, etc., etc. You have to pay someone something. But then as I realized, these people, they are running a business. And business now, they need the audience, they need the listeners. So they need someone, I'm not retainer, my listeners. I'm not my listener, So if they play a song is not properly mixed, properly mastered, the lyrics are weak, the beat is weak, people are going to tune off.
Makes sense. Because tinombona kuti umwe munhu anenge achitogona but haasi kuenda paradio. Totosha kuti chiri kumboitika. DJ haasi kuzoti kuna Mlauzi ari kupisa kana kuti inyeti haatogoneri munhu anenge achiimba. Chinomboitika.
Munyaya ndema personal connections kuti unoziyana here na DJ. Not talking about corruption. Kuti unoziyana here na DJ. For example, you have a reality age entertainment and you put me on today. Tomorrow if I say I want to come on, you put me on again because you know me. Compared to someone at Nigeria who out in the station. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that is interesting. So the music industry has been mainly dominated by men over time. Shekutodaro.
Yeah, that is true.
And I feel like in our culture, men are in the mainstream. In the Vaskana, like in the mainstream of music, it's now getting to Zim dance or in rap, hip hop, and Intikona Matisa remote Nangurana Maloti and a Gemini and a kick a badass, do a new Uzikano. Why is there little representation of women in the industry?
That's a good question.
Vaskana no nyara here.
No.
Confidence.
It's not about confidence kana kunyara, but vamwe vanhu vaneka kufungira kekuti vanhu vanoimba vari vasikana they are into promiscuous
behavior. All right.
Saka a lot of women they abstain from the music industry because of that.
All right.
Then chimwe chinhu palevel representation if I'm a music producer and my icons angu andikatarisira kuti vanhu vanopisa DJ Khaled, DJ Maporisa, etc. The list, in the however, as for women, very limited. Saka my role models are no influence my show. So in the end they'll be like, kana uyu I shot Zimbabwe. What about inini sana kuzikano? So in the end I know pesira singajadi. And then imunya and the good maybe banenga city sure good are they really that talented? Because I've made my female artists a good tea. And in personally as a producer I'll be like, yo, but you're like, I'm not really like it. So in the end, money has to end anyway because I believe
in yourself.
Before someone starts believing in you and iwe pachako,
you have to believe.
No pisa. Because kana waziti no pisa ka apana mna chako na upisa kwako.
Ndizvo. So yanye kuti vasikana vari kushare like vanowapusha also tiri kushare ma role models. So pane nyaya.
Asi mazvano zvanani as compared to maybe 20 years back. Mazvano zvanani.
Okay, so itiri paishe vakadzi ipapo. I feel like vakadzi in the industry get exploited kutoende mberi. There's some sort of desperation kuti vaende mberi kuzi anonzi kuda kuti urekodhe uda free time yekurekodha uda kuti usangane neartist vakadai you want a feature so you have to do this and this. My question is vakadzi vanoguma wakurekodha kana kuti kupinda mumainstream. Is it really happening because of talent raw or there's something which is happening like exploitation inaitwa and like wanna take advantage nemamwe ma-artists and ma-promoters? Is this a double-edged sword?
Vakazi vagara vachidzimbirirwa. Even outside of the music industry, it's something that has been there. Even kana kuma universities, kana ma primary school, they are teaching children about gender awareness. Because you have to be aware kuti uze kuti pane chinhu chinonzi gender equality. Saka panyaya dzacho music industry, yes, pane ma-cases andikati hapana, pane ma-cases ekuti chinonzi you should do this for me and I do that for you. It is there and ichirambi.
Okay, so you said you're a producer yourself, right? You know the process, how hard it can be to produce a song. So how much does it take kuti pagadziwe a quality song? How much does it cost kuti pagadziwe a quality song? Is it a matter of money? What is really the process?
Money and talent zvasangana.
All right.
Because tutangane songwriting. I'm a songwriter and a music producer. And assumo munhu anogona kuti asingagoni kunyora masong anondihaya kuti Mlauzi, can you write a song for me? So they have to pay me a certain amount. Towirirana pachedu kuti how much are you going to pay me? And then we go into the beat making. Anoti Mlauzi, I'm not a great beat maker or a great music producer, so I do that for you. Towirirana kuti pa price. Right? And then tuzoenda pa recording. I don't have a studio, but we go to a certain studio. Zando zinevana no link now because quality inovha mune ma sounds akanaka. For example, you say Maggie, panenge chidwa mic chayo like you understand what I mean?
For quality control.
For quality control, yeah.
Okay, so kune vanhu ndakambonzwa vanoenda kumastudio kwekuti anoti ndabhadhara $10 for recording and so in mastering and so on.
It's true.
Is it possible kuti vanotobuda song hit song?
Yeah, pane studio nambo shana kwa mtare nonzi Maptech Entertainment. Yeah, toita $10 asune beat rako. That means maybe unenga wana beat pa internet overtenga from that producer, maybe producer weku maybe New Zealand or Canada, etc. So you buy that beat and then you come to us, we record your vocals, we mix and master your vocals. $10 you're gonna end. Serious.
So
serious.
Is it a fast process?
It should not depend on the experience yako. All right. Because kwanjirika unogona tora kana maybe 3-4 days asi mentor wangu ka zvamtora just say 3 hours anengatopedza maybe just say 1 hour 30 minutes and anengatopedza dzimwe idzi ndizongoteerera kuti pane zvashota asi ma price anofambirana ne place. Because kwamutare kuti uzoti studio yako $200 ika ma artist ndiyana nouya asi manje munomwana $200 ika pane mbinga dziriko dzinobatika pane yacho.
All right. So I've always wondered kuti artist pachake anokwanisa here kudzidzira kumaster nekuri kuzvirekorda ega. Is it possible?
Yeah, I used to be an artist and now I'm a music producer.
Used to be an artist?
Yeah, time repa.
Time
pisa. Asukuna nyarikoka. Vanhu vakaenda kushava vanoudza kuti zvokuimba zvinhu zvako. Saka anoramba achingoimba asiri munhu ari destined to be in the music industry kana kuti asiri munhu anogona zvokuimba. I'm a typical example. Zvokuimba ndaigona. However, I didn't have what it took to be one of the greats in terms of singing.
All right, that is interesting. Tripane at that point, what were the difficulties you met? Ekuti anokwanisa kurelatewa neanother artist ari kunzoko.
Kutanga, that is the hardest thing.
Kutotanga. Yes.
Once I record a first song, sharp flow zvese. Kutanga, because I was kuti what should you do? Who should you talk to? Mastudio chosvika mebombo alienetwa kuti mfana uyu hapana zvakuita. But I was still a kid by that time. So I'm going to afana kungogara mustudio chete.
But zvagara munhu wese panotanga something anotomboza mfana hapana. Because nobody knows you. Nobody knows your potential wachichichi anongorongota mfana. So how did I give up?
No, I didn't give up. When I was around Form 4 and I made this, okay, how can I say this? This pastor,
yes.
This pastor, he was a spiritual man.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he told me it was his birthday and I was DJing in that event. And then he told me, Guti, I see something in you, but not as a singer, as a music producer. I see you making beats. I see you becoming a star. At that time, I was like, what is this dude saying? Because I love singing. But then later on, I realized that I never really loved singing. This is what I was meant to be doing.
That is really interesting because I think the similar thing happened to me. I think I was in Form 5 and then there was a he came into our house and he was like one by one like it was like I see you camera like in a studio, like at that time I didn't have the idea of podcast.
What is he saying?
I don't man. And then when I started doing my podcast in 2023, and then in early 2024, my mother was like, just remember, look at
it.
So I think it's actually similar to what you were saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so when I look at the music industry at large, internationally, it is associated with many things, including drug abuse and substance use.
Yeah, it is.
How common is that kind of angorima makuwa, angorima substance with my drugs are in the industry?
From my personal experience, and when I want to make something, when I want to produce, why did you look at the camera? Alright, from my experience, from my personal experience, and pane vanhu vekuti if they take certain substances vanotanga kunyasoimba zvekuti kana vapinda mustudio nawana dem tisiwayabaiichidai vanojamba and then pane vamwe kuti kana vatora vanotanga kuchira zvekuti pana zvinobuda saka it is there but palevel rekuti usually is about confidence kana machida kuperform asiri used to being pamberi pevanhu ka anozoda chinhu chamubatsira to take away that stage fright. But it is not permanent. What I would advise ndezvekuti munhu adzidzira anotanga bit by bit. For example, when I started nchingoitawo tuma speech pamberi peassembly chinza komana idrip pakomana ichi but later on ndinozozviona in life kuti zvinhu zvacho zvinokubatsira because panoshuka pane vanhu unozviona kuti handizi kujairirwa ndine ka self confidence kari ndine ka self worth zvekuti haundidaro.
Makes sense. So kune vanhu vanoti kuti creativity yavo lerisizimhebude vanofuna ngori hai I've met my artist akadaro ekuti even chero chichida kushuta music video vanoti kunge ndinge ndiri mutu I should be high on something. And I think that is a problem because in the long term I different kuti anoda kuramba angori one type of beer kana kuti alcohol anozo upgrade and ndodatasa futi kuti even music industry doga maartists pachawo vanotoendosa madrugs kana zvinodhaka. Why do they do that?
If you had to look per television and zvinodhaka zvagara zvitoendosa because kana utarisa maeds anobuda panoadvertiswa hunters panoadvertiswa black label panoadvertiswa chichi saka I wouldn't say music industry ndo yakakamira nazvo. However music industry vanhu vava vakuzvisupporta vakubaizira mayouths manje because as the young ones say this they think this is the correct thing. Ava vakupisa vakurova madrugs that is cool. If you had to watch my music video rekutanga rakanzi So Why takapfekawo tumachain tine tumastars aizia because you wanna look like an American rapper etc. That is the influence yakabva kuhip hop yakashuka mandiri yakazopera hayo asi by that time I was influenced by the African American culture.
Yes.
Saka I wouldn't advise kuti maartist atange zvokuadvertise ma-illegal drugs
because what they do vana vanoona zvopinda mawana. Okay, so the world is evolving nyika iri kuchinja mukoma wangu Mr. Mlauzi and I feel like many people vari kuda vari brink of extinction kana kuti kuda kupedzwa with what we call AI and so do you think kuti maartists pachenye mimi muchatorwa basa ne-AI? Do you believe that AI ine nzvimbo music?
Yeah, I recently had that interview. I mean that conversation nomwe dude anonzi Nakbeats. Hey Onek, won't you hear them up?
Yes.
That dude, So we made for around 3 hours and we talked about it. So when I got home I started to reflect kuti when the calculator came the mathematicians feared it.
Alright.
And when AI came, we are fearing it. But sooner or later we're going to have to understand kuti ndo juriko. It is the future. Either we survive with it or we go down with the ship.
But do you think AI will ever replace the human touch? In terms of music, the human voice and so on. Because this is a computer. Can I go to an event? Not into that one AI chapa. Ichiyimba ichiperform. Eventually ndikaisiwa radio apa. We get the vibe.
Yeah, over time it might be possible. It might be possible because ikutrainwa nema songs akugadzira levanhu. Wakuisa ma songs atikugadzira some system yawo. Ichi analyze kuti this that. However chinhu chaisiri kugona perfecta for the meanwhile maybe for the next 10-20 years touch kana producer touch kana artist
Ehe.
ka humanity karimi momo zokuthi nofela ukuthi song yengaziro nemunhu saka if we are going to survive with it, and we should try to make things that are that sound more natural rather than more robotic.
Yeah, and I feel like AI is a tool. But I feel like if a producer has to use AI, it should help him not actually use the AI on the whole thing. It's like us as we use AI on assignments and so on, but we don't use it to write the whole thing. There are aspects. But aspects it shandisa ukuthi baba ende bathaba ndare magende I think same thing to music ndinofana kuitika. I'm also a music videographer. Nditoshuka kuti AI chato-tremera because ukata sapa IG unoona ma content creators ama music video producers varushandisa ma elements arushabva ku AI mangoma angles so unoti this is cool. So it's just to feel like I mama one is also footing music, mama videos.
I understand.
All right. So you are from Motare, right?
Motare and Bulawayo. I'm in Harare.
You are now in Harare. So do you also come from Bulawayo?
Yeah. I grew up there, partially in Bulawayo and Motare.
Okay. So do you think Bulawayo artists can have a space with the Shona in terms of making music? Because each time when an artist from Bulawayo tries to make a song with a Shona artist, it usually masanda zvinoita so because achaenda kuimba nendebele uyarushanisa Shona apatoita language barrier. So do you think like you artists from Bulawayo you feel threatened? Cannot threatened, like you feel limited to express yourself more in your language.
I understand about cultures. For example, I'm really good at that because I grew up in both cities.
Yeah.
So I understand. However, panozopinda culture, parape music hip hop. Do the Ndebele people relate to my lyrics? The Shona guy, and do they understand what he's saying? And do the Shona people understand what Mlauzi is going to be saying? Do they understand what I'm going to be saying?
Yeah.
Because if they understand, then they can relate. However, I also believe Guti melody irukumberi pamberi lyricism because I've lately been listening to reggaeton, that is music from Latin America, and I don't understand anything they're saying, but the beats and so on.
Okay, that is interesting. So, but I feel like, for example, we have SF. I remember SF with this Zim hip hop artist.
It's an artist.
That's SF. He's from Bulawayo, I'm very sure. Akabaita song na Tigonze kuti Ginte.
Can you sing the song?
No, I like it. When they tell me no.
Okay.
You remember that?
Did he sing in Ndebele?
No, he sang in Shona.
That's why maybe I didn't know.
So for a while he kept rapping in Shona. So I feel like the music industry, maybe you have to conform to certain norms, like for you to succeed. So I feel like he left his artist, like his original, like Ndebele, into trying to fit in with the Shona culture. So it is like pressure. Do artists feel pressure in order to fit into a certain catalog? For example, tunaona kuti maybe tunaona kuti alright, walitena katanga chemba in English his rap, and then he started to vaona kuti hip hop. Ameno kanzvinongoita hip hop. Inoshaya market erokada many churungu. That's what I've noticed in Zimbabwe. And then he started to try to pinda afro, watanga kuimba Shona and so on. What really happens in terms of hip hop?
Yeah, tozoka pani idea yakuti can the people relate to what you're talking about, what the message you're trying to convey to them. Because kana kutaura nechirungu ka ananastisi ari kwautaura nechirungu ana Eminem ari kwautaura nechirungu. You're in the same league with those guys, you're in a competition with them. So now I have to choose who should I listen to? This guy Aburumbao and You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm down. I've been looking at it. Lazona chirungu chikufosezera zinyasobuda.
All right.
Yokuchitozvila kuti apana songa aizodonakidza. Saka someone has to choose kuti are they going to listen to Nasty C or they're going to listen to this guy. However, if you sing in Shona, we're going to say, okay, I can relate to what this guy is saying. Yeah.
Kwete kuti I have 2 Lamborghinis usina futhi.
So what I would advise kana uchitanga chimbotedzera kuti chichi kuitwa. What is the main road kutora nevanhu kuti vabhizi? Because 2 years ago I was making all kinds of music, Afrobeat, amapiano, dancehall, but then someone sat down with me and Mlauzi, I understand what you want to do everything, but if you want people to relate with you, if you want to have an identity, first you have to choose one thing. You can do genre that wanembiri wa famous for power level like Kanye West.
All right.
You can do what you want.
All right, interesting. So you said you're a songwriter, right? So if you're a songwriter, it means you write music for other artists, and that is ghostwriting.
No, that is okay.
That is ghostwriting.
No.
Are you a ghostwriter?
No. Okay.
What is the difference between a ghostwriter and a songwriter?
Vese vanonyora music.
Yes.
Pane ghostwriter, pane ghost producer. It's more like kana ghost unopinda palevel kuti uriko asi vanokuwandisa. And then someone maybe might take the credit or not mention you, but uriko. And then ordinary vantu ndo zvokuti song yakanyora naMlauzi. If you look in the credits, you find the Bright Mlauzi. Asi kana uri ghost manje zita utori one. Kana maybe panobuda alias, maybe vasingatotoziva vanobuda alias.
So artists mazhinji are original here mastriso. Are they original?
Originality, I see it as a problem when it comes to the Zimbabwean music industry, because if you look at South Africa, if you look at the US, if you look at the UK, and pane vanhu vakagara vane machase vanonzi songwriters, and that is their main job, that is their sole job, 24/7 vachingonyora masongs. That is why their industries are booming. Manje muno muZimbabwe kana vanhu vanyora song naMlauzi nochitonza awe agone kuimba agone kudai, but that's not it. Why mshinzi kana mukaproducera naMlauzi, why amuti awe agone kudai. We should take songwriting and as a role inofanira kumirirwa nevanhu.
Alright.
We have authors who write books. Why can't we have songwriters vakamirira izvozvo muZimbabwe? Vato recognize kuti shiti kana vanyora song atizodisi munhu kuti agone kunyora masong.
Okay, so it's a venture, but inofanira iri clear kuti
it's underground, because ghost wacho kubuda pakuti kana akabudisa kuti pana Mlauzi akanyora song so kuti
because nyaya ghostwriting are very dangerous to the reputation. I remember my god akambonisika nenyaya Drake.
But what he's doing, and if you look at it, and akatanga kuimba time ichiri mfana naiko zvino is still banging tune after tune. And I know Jitari original, they haven't been making topping charts as he is.
Alright.
Saka, by the end of the day, you should ask yourself, do you want to be the original guy, or do you want to be a hit maker? Do you want to be the guy and not pizza?
Alright. So, what has been your biggest lesson or even failures when it comes to music?
Failures.
Maybe you tried to do a certain flow, or maybe you tried to take a certain style and it failed.
Okay.
What were your biggest failures? Drill,
yeah, but
Pop Smoke style.
Pop Smoke, yeah. I tried drill.
Christopher, what was?
Christopher Lolin. No, Christopher Lolin. That is a film director. Christopher Walken, I think. So.
Christopher Walken, yeah.
Yeah, I tried it, but could the sound, and I need to have a certain history behind that sound. I need to have music and got E. That way you're gonna extract that sound. I source yangu. I have catalog yakawanda by that time, because anaipisa and Pop Smoke, Central C, Dave, mazono kawanda nakawanda. Unengwa ni catalog yakawanda.
Oh, the support comes when you are famous, when you are rich.
They first need to see other people recognize you, because they grow up watching you, they grow up anyway. They have this vision of you. Yekuti mind mawa set have For example,
high school.
For example, you just made right now. You made Mlauzi the producer. You didn't meet Bright Mlauzi the so and so, the so and so. It's like right now to you, I'm a musician, but to people who know me, I'm just this guy they went to high school with.
Exactly.
It's like you shouldn't expect them to support you. Uchitanga, but you support that later on.
But it is, bro, because those people who will be there for the benefits, like, you should have supported me when I was nothing.
Yeah, I understand, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Because no more having my videos and no poster music by YouTube video la boda. No sanga na my streets. Yo, bro, I saw the video. Nice. I see no by YouTube ga. Just some likes and I wanna bye. My views are neka kwana. But when I saw the video, then show alright, you fambiran. However, my likes has a balance. Una video in 20, 35 views. I seen the sun and 60, 70, 80, but to so my one. Just double tape.
I feel you. It's like the video in 1,000 views. Comments are 35.
Yeah.
The likes
are
50.
Yeah. I should keep the fire burning. Keep the fire. What do you mean keep the fire burning, bruh?
And you won't be surprised that you are not too close or subscribe, or they don't even share or support your music.
Vanhu vari close and you wanna just support them uchitanga.
Strangers do.
Strangers do. It is what it is. We cannot change it.
It's part of life.
Psychology of human behavior.
Yeah, I heard that people only support you when they see success.
Example I can give you right now and panofura face panapand. Asina chainacho. Pongofura mabebe uvati I'm vexed. Ish. Momunhu akufura saka that dude are no peace. And no peace. Saka they need to see other people, especially women. They need to see someone say to that guy.
Yep. But the guy is most likely to be supported.
Like women are mostly into someone and not the other one.
Oh.
And then men are different, manje. Men
exclusivity.
Only mine. I say women are not we are not there to face on pizza. We are not there. That way I know there I'm with the right dude.
Interesting. So do you have anything more to say?
No. Thank you for having me. That's all I have to say.
What I would like to say is see you in the next maybe 5 years up and the level. And it's just a reality age network. We support music. I feel like we're going to do many projects together, and I would like to see how much your skills extend to.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was with Bright Mlauzi. He's a producer, and I'll put his number in the description so that you may contact him. And where can they find you?
Just type Mlauzi.
Okay,
any social media platform.
Any social media platform.
It'll pop up.
Be it Instagram, Facebook, I don't know if you're in LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, I'm there. LinkedIn, easy to say.
Okay, thank you, bro, for coming. Thank you. So, guys, this was me, Alex, on the Reality Podcast. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do share this episode to others. Goodbye.